So my heart condition was 23 years ago, which is like hard to believe that it's been 23 years. And I was 35 years old. I was having some discomfort in the right side of my chest, and they put a stent in. And it kind of freaked me out because the doctor said, well, we're calling around to see if we can do this because we've never done it on a woman and your vessels are so small.
I was born with transpositions of the great vessels, and my aorta and pulmonary artery were switched. At the age of 16, I needed a heart transplant. Before transplant, I was normal, and then all of a sudden it hit me randomly with heart failure.
I was working out on a Tuesday morning, riding my bike on a trainer, when I couldn't grasp the handlebar anymore with my right hand. After a while, I tried to get off the bike, and that ended up with me on the ground. And then I couldn't stand up. So I tried calling a friend, and she answered, and she had caller ID. And that's when I discovered I couldn't talk. And next thing you know, I'm in the CAT scan, and they're telling me I've had a stroke. And
I was active. I played softball. I walked. But it was just in the back of my mind that something wasn't right. 23 years ago, I worked on the heart floor, so I knew what was going on. I knew my alternatives. If I didn't have a stent, I would be having open heart surgery.
Once I got on the list for a heart transplant, basically just scared, but also hopeful.
At the time of my stroke, I was scheduled to do a short backpacking trip in Utah with two girlfriends. It was emotional. I don't know if my friends knew it at the time, but it was so freeing. And it was in Utah, and it was just absolutely stunningly beautiful scenery.
One thing I'd like women to know about heart health is our bodies are different than men's. Women's disease is not the same as men's, and American Heart has done that. They've done the focus of telling women that our symptoms are different. There are so many variations in how we present to the ER. It may be just being overwhelmingly tired and not having an explanation.
So many people are just healthy and do everything they can, and they can still get heart disease, and sometimes it just happens.
So you learn what's important, your family, your friends, the ability to go do things you enjoy doing. What can you let go of? Some things aren't important. Let them go.
I would rather have you go to the ER and present thinking you're having chest pain, because women are more likely to die from heart disease than men. Another thing I've learned from the American Heart Association.
My heart was then placed on Valentine's Day, and since my heart was placed, I've been doing better than ever. All I can really say is I feel great, and life is back to normal for me, which how it should be for everyone.
I had some follow-up, of course, afterwards, and kind of passed through that with flying colors. Everything's fine.
My heart health has been great. 23 years, and I've never had another problem. Never had any more chest pain.
So if the American Heart Association wasn't a thing, I probably wouldn't even have made it to my first birthday. I would say that motivator for me to stay well would be number one, my donor, because he saved my life.
I've been married for the first time, my husband's first marriage as well. So it's just, it's good to have a partner.
My name is Marcy Peddlety, and I'm a survivor.
My name is Mona Cook. I'm a survivor.
My name is Haley Steimel, and I am a survivor.
Traveling in the mountains is my why.
My why is my husband, 12 years.
I am why.